What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Detroit Lions franchise, now or never. And here we are in the Super Bowl against the Buffalo Bills. It's Super Bowl 58 here in Las Vegas. We're going to be wearing our road whites for the Super Bowl. The Bills will be wearing their home blues. No music to start this one. You know what it is. It's Super Bowl 58. It's Buffalo versus Detroit for everything. The winner will take the series. This is the end of this series, so the winner has bragging rights for the rest of Madden 23. Coin toss is getting set here. The Bills would win the toss, elect to defer, and we would be set up to get the football first here in Super Bowl 58. This is a Bills team that is very good. They got Josh Allen at quarterback, and he is really good. Looking at Jameson Williams, one kickoff return for a touchdown on the season, and Jason Myers is the kicker to kick this one off. The wait is over. It is now time for Super Bowl 58. Myers tees it up, and Myers is going to kick this one away. Jameson Williams back deep to return, and Williams will take it 2 yards deep in his own end zone. Jameson Williams takes it left, splits the defenders. Jameson Williams all the way on the opening kickoff return of Super Bowl 58. What a strike for Detroit. That little intro right there was not a lot of energy, but Jameson Williams brought the energy on the opening kickoff return. It was Jason Myers and number 4 who he splits right there at about the 35-yard line, and that was all she wrote. He was off to the races. Nobody was going to catch Jameson Williams, one of the fastest guys on the field. So Detroit with a 7-0 lead here early in Super Bowl 58. Here's Josh Allen, 40 touchdowns, 6 interceptions on the season, almost 5,000 passing yards. A great season for Josh Allen. The Bills with multiple running backs. We may see all of them today. Here's Josh Allen on the first play for their offense, and he's going down. Sacked by Deshaun Elliott, the safety. So you're going to see James Cook the most. You got Alexander Madison as well. Here is James Cook in the backfield now, second down and 17. Here's the give to Cook. And Cook's got a lot of room, and James Cook's going to have a gain of about 17. He's right at the first down marker, and it's going to be a first down for Buffalo. James Cook still the back. First down and 10 at the 35-yard line. Allen has got his man. First down for the Bills. Striking fast, that's Sterling Shepard, number 3 receiver on this offense. And the Bills are already across midfield. Here's the give, and another first down for Buffalo. So Buffalo on the move up to the 30-yard line now. Second down and 6. Opening possession for the Bills. And here's Dawson Knox for a first down. That brings up second down and goal, and Alexander Madison is now checked into the game. Here is the give to Madison. And Madison goes right up the middle. Drew Sanders brings him down, but not before Alexander Madison ties this one up at 7 apiece. The cool thing is here Super Bowl 58 with our Lions franchise will be the 100th episode on this channel. Jared Goff taking the field for the first time. We were set to get the ball first, but Jared Goff seeing the field for the first time now. There's his stats from the season. He missed a couple of games, threw a lot of interceptions, but Jared Goff has been really good here in the playoffs. Third down and 1 here to start our drive. Here's the give. It's Blake Corum, and Blake Corum goes left, and Blake Corum will be taken down at the 47-yard line, a 17-yard gain for Blake Corum. The rookie running back out of Michigan. First down and 10. And here's the game to Jamal Williams. And Jamal Williams has got a lot of space. And Williams stiff-arming his defender. And he's going to have this one up to the 38-yard line. So Detroit, we have not seen them pass the ball yet, but they are running the ball extremely well. First down and 10 at the 38-yard line. Goff will drop back this time. And that's going to be caught by Lazard. And Lazard's going to cough it up. It's picked up at the 45-yard line. Make that the 40-yard line. It's Tre'Davious White taken down at the 42-yard line. Bills football. Just a boneheaded mistake by Allen Lazard there on the catch and run. It was Tremaine Edmonds who came in at the end and hit Lazard really hard, which caused the fumble. Here's a second down and 8 here for Buffalo. Josh Allen throwing this one to the outside, and it's Stephon Diggs. And Diggs is going to fumble. Ball's on the ground. Nobody wants it. Aiden Hutchinson finally picks it up before he's taken down at the 50-yard line. So our receiver fumbles, and their receiver fumbles. We have the football at the 50-yard line, and it looked like nobody wanted to pick the ball up. I think Hutchinson whiffed on it probably 3 times before he finally picked it up. Here's 1, 2. We didn't even get to see the end of it. It was way too much whiffing. I didn't want to show it. First down and 10 now for Detroit. Goff's going deep. He's got a man open. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he overthrows him. If that pass is on the money, Amon-Ra St. Brown walks into the end zone for a touchdown. Third down and 8 now for Detroit. 4:52 left here in the first quarter. Goff, he's got St. Brown. St. Brown up the sidelines and pushed out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Ed Oliver shaken up for Buffalo. As you guys know, their second string defensive tackle is already out. So now they would be to their third defensive tackle. So that could open up running lanes big time for us. First and goal here for Detroit. Jody Fortson, the man that has been going off in the playoffs in motion. It's play action. Goff throws it, and it's picked off by Milano. I do not know what Jared Goff was throwing that one to. It looked like he was trying to throw it back to Blake Corum. But if I'm being completely honest, I'm pretty sure I was trying to throw it to Jason Kabinda, our fullback, but I hit the wrong button. So Matt Milano with the interception. Just a funky play. First and 10 now for Buffalo at the 2-yard line, though. So they have a lot of space to go. And here's Alexander Madison getting a big chunk on first down. A gain of about 20 yards on that first down carry. And Alexander Madison, only his second carry, but he has been really efficient so far in this game. A touchdown and now a 19-yard carry. Great blocking by the Bills offensive line there, too. That's something that we haven't seen our opponents do very well. But that would lead to a third down and 8 here for Buffalo. And it's Josh Allen dropping back. He's got time. Allen's going deep, and that pass is incomplete off the hands of Gabe Davis. And they were going Christian Gonzalez's way on that time. Third down and 7 now for Detroit with 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Goff in the pocket's got all day to throw. He's going to step up, and he's going down. That will count as a rush, though. It will not count as a sack, as it was Von Miller and Settle who got in there to combine on that tackle. So at the end of one, it is 7-7. Detroit has not done anything other than that opening kickoff return. Buffalo has their touchdown on their opening possession. Here's Josh Allen, drop it back, and Hutchinson gets to him. Aiden Hutchinson with the big-time sack. That would bring up a 3rd and 14. And Hutchinson, once again, just beating his man. That's a rookie right guard. You're not going to be able to hold off Hutchinson. 3 seconds is all it takes for him to get to the quarterback. And here is the punt for Buffalo. Jameson Williams is dangerous. We've already seen it once in this game. Williams cuts, takes it right. Williams has got a lot of space, and he fumbles. And the ball was picked up by Trey Dean, the safety. So Jameson Williams celebrating. It was a big punt return. But fumbling the ball isn't a good thing to celebrate about. Thankfully, Trey Dean was there to fall on it, or this could have changed this entire first half. Third down and 5 here for Detroit with 11 minutes to go. Here's the give to Jamal Williams, and he's fighting through contact, and he's going to be about an inch short of the first down line. 4th and inches, the Lions are going for it. This is Pryor in motion. An extra offensive lineman in there, 4th down and inches. Here's the give to Williams, and he's got the first down. When you bring in an extra offensive lineman, that is going to help get a good push 10 out of 10 times. It's better than putting one of your athletic receiving tight ends in there to block. Third down and 4 here for Detroit. Here's Goff going across the middle, and he's got Jameson Williams for the first down. Jameson Williams has been the #1 weapon in this game for Detroit on offense and defense. Second down and 8 now. Goff drops back. Goff going to the end zone, and he's got Jody Fortson for the touchdown. Jody Fortson. Even though we will not continue this series, if I was going to continue it, I would definitely be giving Jody Fortson superstar ability next season. This guy has taken over the playoffs. He can't be guarded. And what's unique about him is he spent his first undrafted rookie season in Kansas City behind probably one of the best tight ends of all time. So it's only fitting that he has been taking over this playoff run. Here's the give to, and it's fumbled. It was Nyheim Hines. He was the 3rd running back that we knew we would see in this game, and he fumbles. He was hit pretty hard there, As you see Nyheim Hines, he fights through the contact, and it's just Sean Elliott who now has a sack and a forced fumble in this game. So I don't know if we're going to be seeing Hines again. 1st and 10 for Detroit, about midway through the first. The first half, and that pass is incomplete. Was going for Amon-Ra St. Brown. And Jared Goff really hasn't had a big first half. 3rd down and 8 here for Detroit. Goff drops back, and Goff's finding his man. It's Jody Fortson down to the 5-yard line. Another big-time reception for Fortson. This guy has taken over. I think it would be really cool to continue his career, though. 3rd down and goal. Here's the give to Jamal Williams, and the Lions would play this one very conservative and just set themselves up for a field goal to make this a 10-point game. Micah Hyde on the tackle there. So Buffalo with the football now. Here's Josh Allen dropping back, and he's going to hit his man. It's Stephon Diggs, and Jeff Okudah in coverage there allows the big-time reception to Diggs across midfield. Go the Buffalo Bills. 1st down and 10 for Josh Allen. It's going to be a play-action fake, and Allen's getting out of the pocket, and he's going down, sacked by Aiden Hutchinson, his 2nd sack of the game. Aiden Hutchinson having the game of his life here in the Super Bowl. 2 sacks and a fumble recovery. 3rd and 19 here for Buffalo. Going to try and get in field goal range here, but they're going to do it by running with James Cook, and James Cook's going to have a big gain, 18-yarder. So that would set them up at the 37-yard line with the field goal attempt. It's Myers, the field goal kicker, and Myers' kick is good, just barely good, and that would make this a 7-point game. But the Lions have a lot of time. 1 timeout left, 35 seconds left. Jody Fortson on the reception, and Fortson will take it up to the 48-yard line. The Lions would spike it. 2nd down and 10. Here's Jody Fortson again, his 4th reception, and Jody Fortson has a 9-yard pickup. That would set up a big-time field goal, a 61-yarder. Quinn Nordine has been the best kicker in the NFL this season, and it's right down the middle. He could have had that one at 64 yards. So that is the end of the first half. 20-10, Detroit leads here in Super Bowl 58 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. If you look at the stats here, it says 145 passing yards for us there in the first half. I gotta say, this has been a really good game, and I just think that the Bills have had too many mistakes. They've allowed too many sacks, and they've now fumbled the ball twice. We have 1 fumble, but we've protected Goff very well in this game. One of their fumbles was very costly, the one by Nyheim Hines. That was very costly. So it's going to be the Bills with the football here to start, and it's James Cook, and he's going to be short. The Bills ran the ball 3 straight times there on that opening possession of the second half. For some reason, the Bills' game plan wasn't to let Josh Allen do his thing. Instead, it was to try and defeat us by running all over us with their 3-headed monster backfield with Nyheim Hines, Alexander Mattison, and James Cook. That did not work in this game. They would be forced to pass. 1st down and 10 here. Goff's getting out of the pocket. Goff's lobbing this one, and it's Amon-Ra St. Brown for a 1st down. A 16-yard pickup to the 47-yard line. Us, on the other hand, we've been able to do just about everything balanced and well. 3rd down and 4, and it's going to be a draw to Jamal Williams, and he's not going anywhere. So once again, a conservative play call for Detroit. The second half is going by a lot quicker, and that would set up a field goal attempt here for Quinn Nordine to make this a 13-point game. It's going to be about a 55-yarder. Quinn Nordine, the snap, the hold by Minshew, and this one is right down the middle, and man, Quinn Nordine has a leg. He has 97 kick power. Every time I try to upgrade his kick power, it only upgrades his accuracy because it's so well already. 2nd down and 6 here for Buffalo. 7:13 left here in the third. Finally, they're dropping back, and that one is caught by Gabe Davis for a 1st down. Only 14 pass attempts and 104 yards in the game for Josh Allen. That's unheard of. He almost threw for 5,000 yards. Here's Allen, and he's going down. It's Aiden Hutchinson on the strip sack. Aiden Hutchinson making a huge impact in this game, and he might be Super Bowl MVP after that one. He has taken over this game. 3 sacks, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. Lions football, and it's looking like they might pull away and win this game. 2nd down and 10. Here's Goff throwing across the middle, and he's going to hit Jameson Williams, and Williams fighting through the contact for a first down. After an incomplete pass, that would set up 2nd down and 10. Here's the give to Blake Corum. Corum takes it left. Corum to the pylon. Touchdown, Detroit. 29-10. And the Lions are now putting it on the Bills here in the Super Bowl. The blocking was perfect by Amon-Ra St. Brown out to the left. Kabenda didn't even have to get upfield and make a block. Blake Corum just used that explosiveness. We saw it at Michigan. We saw it a little bit this season. But finally, here in the Super Bowl, we see it. A 2-point conversion will happen here to try and make this a 21-point game. It's going to be a quarterback draw, so an interesting play call. But Goff is not going to get there. So it would stay a 19-point game. 29-10 is the score. And Detroit has dominated this Super Bowl matchup. 1st down and 10. Now Buffalo is on the move at the 38-yard line. Play action fake. And Allen's going down once again. This time it's Pascal on the sack. Man, I don't know what it was in this game, but that Bills offensive line was just not good. This gave me, if you guys remember the Chiefs and Buccaneers Super Bowl from maybe, I think it was 3 years ago now, with Mahomes. That offensive line just wouldn't give him enough time. And that's how this game felt. It just felt like the Bills offensive line would not give Josh Allen enough time to throw. He was pressured all day. Now, I would say the Bills tried their luck with the running game a little too much in this game. They would drive all the way down to 2nd down and goal at the 3-yard line. This game isn't over, by the way. And Josh Allen's going to find his man. It's a touchdown for the Bills. That's not Dawson Knox. That is Kraft. So like I said, this game is not over. The Bills, with a PAT, would make this a 12-point game. And on 3rd down and 1, Jamal Williams is not going to get the first down. So like I said, this game is not over. The Bills still have a chance, but they have to stop trying to run the football. They have to drop back with probably the league's best quarterback and try to make a play. But guess what? They're running. James Cook going nowhere. It's Aiden Hutchinson on another tackle for loss. This guy has dominated this offensive line all game long. But who blew it up was Anthony Walker Jr. Anthony Walker Jr. was the one that initially blew it up. Hutchinson came in to clean it up. 3rd down and 9. Alexander Madison in the backfield. It's going to be a play-action fake. Allen's throwing this one deep, and it's going to be broken up by Christian Gonzalez, who I will say at this point is the league's best corner. 1st down and 10 here for Detroit. And here's the give to Jamal Williams. Williams got a lot of space, breaking tackles, and finally taken down at the 45-yard line. Williams up to 95 yards rushing here in Super Bowl 58. So Detroit is 8 minutes away from being crowned Super Bowl champions for the first time in franchise history. Here's Goff across the middle. He's got St. Brown. St. Brown spinning down to the 17. Make that the 18-yard line. What a dominating performance here for Detroit. On all facets, special teams, defense, offense, it does not matter. Detroit has dominated this football game. The defense looking very happy on the sidelines. 1st down and goal here for Detroit. Goff throwing. He's got his man. It's Lazard. Touchdown Detroit. And this one is just about done. Allen Lazard getting in there. He started off the season very hot for us, and then he cooled down big time. You know, I want to go live one last time and just show you stats from this past season. This was one of my favorite probably favorite franchises, because I haven't had many series in this game. Before we get to that point, 2nd and 4, and this one is picked off by the league's best corner. The rookie Christian Gonzalez taking it left and finally pushed out of bounds by James Cook. And that one is going to finish this game. This has been the series of a lifetime. I've had so much fun with this, and I'm actually kind of sad that it's going to be ending. Christian Gonzalez with the interception, and now all there is to do is run the clock out, send Jared Goff out. This is a Super Bowl playing quarterback. This is his 2nd Super Bowl. He knows what it takes to get there, and he's going to do it. Here is the final knee, and the Detroit Lions are Super Bowl 58 champions, defeating the Buffalo Bills 36-17. Let the confetti fall and the celebration initiate. Super Bowl champions. Jared Goff hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. Dan Campbell, the head coach. And I gotta say, this series has been amazing. I had to let it play out there and be quiet so that you guys could admire this. This series was so fun, and I'm so proud of myself and proud of this channel for sticking to this series from start to finish. And man, I hope you guys enjoyed this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed this series. It was super fun, and we are super close. We're 8 days away from the release of MLB The Show 23, so that is what's going to be coming next on this channel. But there's a look at the stats. We didn't do a whole lot on offense. It was kind of a quiet game for us on offense, but it was the fact that we were able to start the game off with that opening kickoff return for a touchdown and just progress from there. The defense was solid. It was lights out all game. You look at the stats, we did throw an interception. I don't know if oh yeah, there was the Matt Milano interception at the goal line. And looking at the rushing, Jamal Williams did finish with 100 yards. He didn't finish with a touchdown, unfortunately. Blake Corum did with a 6-carry, 64-yard, 1 touchdown performance. And there you see Nyheim Hines, who was playing like their best running back in this game. But when he fumbled the football, that kind of ruined it for him. James Cook had 7 catches. But there's our man, Jody Fortson, 4 catches, 68 yards, and a touchdown. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown at 87 yards on 3 receptions. And a touchdown for Lazard as well. Jameson Williams, 3 catches. And we will not be able to find out who the actual Super Bowl MVP was until we advance to the next stage. That's when we would find it out. So my plan is on Friday. This is Monday right now. My plan is on Friday, I would like to do a live stream and look at all of that and kind of go through all the stats and everything like that. And yeah, that's the plan. Just to go through all the stats, look at who was the Super Bowl MVP, and then go into that draft and see what that draft class is looking like and what the future could be for Detroit. We could always revisit this series. You know, if the MLB The Show franchise that I'm going to do on this channel, if it's starting to get dry, we could always revisit this series and do like a, sim a year and see how Jody Fortson does, or other people, hypothetically speaking. But this series was very fun. Quentin Nordine had a 61-yard field goal attempt in this game. Make him the Super Bowl MVP. But that is going to do it, everybody. What a series that's been. We're Super Bowl champions, and when I started this franchise, this series, I called it now or never, because I feel like this was a now or never moment for Detroit. You went 9-8 last year. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat. I'm not editing that out. This is raw here. But they had a 9-8 year last year. They defeated the Packers in the last game of the season, and it just felt like this is Detroit's division. And so with this series, I wanted to see, can we run the table and win the NFC North? And we won it by 3 games. The Vikings were the closest team, and they were 3 games back in the division. This was a very fun series, and I look forward to actually doing a real franchise maybe in the future. I don't know that it would be Madden 24. I might take that year off, but there is games coming out that I also want to play in. But this just kind of showed me that I can complete a series, and it was very fun at the same time. But that's going to do it. 36-17, Super Bowl 58 champions against the Bills. This is one to remember. This is one that I'm always going to look back on and want to kind of re-accomplish what we accomplished in this series. It was super fun, but I'm beating the dead horse at this point. I'm going to get out of here, guys, and I'm going to post this video for you guys, and then we'll roll into the live stream on Friday. Expect it in the morning time, which, well, actually, it would be late in the, probably very early in the morning from the United States. But that's going to do it, everybody. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.